What's going on, guys? This is Magic Part here, bringing you another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This one with kind of an interesting team. I just threw together some Pokemon that, I haven't really seen much action on the channel. You haven't ever seen Mega Pinsir on my channel, so, at least I don't think so, but, yeah, let's go right into this. Denver has a really powerful team. I mean, I'm bringing a Bisharp, which is OU. But it's not like the standard Bisharp set, because it doesn't have Sucker Punch. It has, I think it has, it's really weird. It has, Thunder Wave, Substitute, Iron Head, and Night Slash or something. I don't know why it doesn't have Knockoff, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to lead off, or he leads off with the Tentacle. I'm going to lead off with the Frigadier. I'm just going to U-turn out of there, because I want to preserve my Focus Sash. So I kind of predicted the Toxic Spikes, so I didn't really, I could have gone into Tauros, but I was scared that he would go for the Scald and burn me, so he does go for the Toxic Spikes, which I kind of predicted. And here I'm just going to get a Substitute up. If you look far back into my channel, sorry about that, then you'll see a Persian sweep where I went for Substitute and then got to +6, I think, and then just swept an OU team. But spoilers, that doesn't happen in this video. I just tried to make that happen in this battle. And, yeah. So, Hidden Power Ice is gonna come through. And, it's gonna break the sub. Sorry about that little pause thing that kind of was a little weird, but I had to stop the video. So, but we're back. I just go for Encore, and because I know it's Hidden Power Ice, and it's not gonna kill. I don't know what he was predicting for Hidden Power Ice, because nothing takes super effective damage from Hidden Power Ice. It might not be Hidden Power Ice, but I'm not sure why he went for. I mean, it was neutral and Volbeat, so it's not, a weird Hidden Power. But I'm now gonna just Baton Pass. I have the +3. I'm gonna go right in my Persian. It's actually Choice Specs as well as +3. So this thing is killing something. I know that for a fact. So this Hidden Power Ice is gonna do over half because Persian sucks at being bulky, and we're gonna go for the Swift because Swift is a good move for a Technician. I would put Hyper Voice on this thing, but that would just be a bigger hassle, and Technician boosts the Swift to the base power of Hyper Voice anyway. So and you never even see Swift. So yeah, so I'm gonna switch out Alice. I kind of want it for later, maybe to get a Hidden Power Ice off on something, because it does have Hidden Power Ice. And yeah, that Persian I bred on my own, and I just checked. I was about to put Water Pulse on it, but then I just checked the Hidden Power just to make sure it wasn't anything good, and it was actually Hidden Power Ice. So I decided to not use Water Pulse. So I just sacked off my Pinsir there. It actually is it never got to Mega Evolve. I feel so bad, but here I go into Frogadier. I had no real counter to this Talonflame because it just ran through my team, Luckily, we do have the Focus Sash, though. Or it would have run through my team if I didn't have this Focus Sash Frogadier. I am going to go down to the freaking Toxic Spikes, but I'm going to take Talonflame down with me, which was my plan all along. I needed to sack something off, and Pinsir was just the first thing that came to mind. At this point, I didn't really feel like I had a chance. Especially with the Toxic Spikes being there, putting all my Pokemon on the constant timer is a little annoying, or not a little annoying, but really annoying. But Tauros is gonna come in here, the shiny Tauros, which is looking beautiful as ever, and I'm just gonna retaliate. Tentacle just dies, so yeah, already picking up a kill with Tauros. That was extremely easy because, nothing wanted to take the Retaliate. That's the thing. He had no Ghost types to soak that hit up. I am Life Orb Sheer Force, so that's a thing too. I'm just gonna switch out now because Hippowdon is here and here to stay. So I'm just gonna go into Volbeat, and the Toxic Spikes do end up mattering for the second time in this battle, as Earthquake is going to bring me down to the measly 3 hit points as Toxic takes me out. I should have lived that better, but I got this off of trade, and the EV spread was max speed, max special attack. But at the time, it had Bug Buzz, but I took off Bug Buzz for substitute, but I didn't change the EVs, so it still didn't have any bulk to it. When it had max special attack when it didn't even have any attacks. So, unfortunately, if that was max HP, max speed, Volbeat would still be alive by now, but it is what it is. So, I'm gonna try to hit Hippowdon with Hidden Power Ice, but it doesn't end up working. I have to switch out because I really want that Hidden Power Ice for the Hippowdon. So, I'm gonna bring in Bisharp here, because I knew I could soak up any hit from this thing. I'm a bulky Bisharp, so at this point he's gonna switch out. I actually predicted that. I predicted that he would either protect or switch out, so I went for the substitute, and the wish is completely nullified because he doesn't get any health back from that. So, yeah. Here I'm just gonna Iron Head because, I'm trying to get the flinch. Here I obviously don't. And I wanted this thing for the Sylveon, but at this point, I had to get rid of something. So it just happened to be Bisharp, because nothing else on my team. I needed everything else, so that kind of stunk, because I wanted this Bisharp to put in some work. And, I tried as best I could, but it was just hard. So I'm actually going to get the flinch there, which is huge, as, I get, all the damage that I can get on this thing is great, because at this point, maybe Persian can clean up with Swift. I'm not sure. But honestly, I looked at the stats. This Bisharp had some good. I think this Bisharp had 185 attack. I don't think it was fully invested, but it had 185 attack, and this Tauros had 167. And I knew that Retaliate might have a chance to kill because it is Stab, it is Life Orb, and it is doubled on the turn that, the turn after a Pokemon feigns Retaliate, his power is doubled, and I just completely murder the freaking Sylveon there. Down it goes. Just slaughtered that little Sylveon, just coming in, expecting to tank up hits, and that didn't happen, so. Tauros is sitting in here. He's now going to go into his, Glade. I have the Persian and this thing. I pondered this decision for a long time because I know if I switched into, I know if this thing was timid, because I'm adamant, and we both have the same base speed. Me and Mega Glade, we both have the same base speed once he Mega Evolves, but he needed a turn to get the speed up, so I just decided to stay in and go for the Retaliate. Just because it was my strongest move. I probably should have put Return on this thing, but I just didn't. And that really stinks because I know that my Persian, my last Pokemon, even though it may be able to take this Mega Glade out with this, which it actually doesn't, then it's still gonna die to the poison. So it was I couldn't win after the Glade came in. There's nothing I could do because 9 out of 10 times Mega Glades are usually max speed and Jolly, so because they already have enough attack. So yeah, there was nothing I could do there. So I honestly thought I did as good as I could have, but that Talonflame did too much damage to my team, and overall his team just outclassed mine. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button. That would be really cool of you. If you don't, just don't. Just, leave a comment if you want, saying that this video sucks, but whatever. Comments are comments. So, comment question of the day, speaking of comments, what is your favorite avatar? Denver has that rich boy, blonde hair guy for his profile. What is your favorite? What do you use? So, I don't know why, just a weird question, but whatever. See you guys next time.